Hi friends, my name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. I'm just looking at this new thing. Auto accept requests. This is terrible. I never want people in my lives. Would never want that. No. I could just shut it off? Girl, shit. I just found something real exciting. I wonder if I have to do that every live, but anyway, hey guys, it's Melody. I'm a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And we are here doing readings at this time. If you're interested in a free reading, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. And you may be receiving a free reading here live today. As I cough out a wheeze. Life is great. Anyway, hey Judy girl, how are you? Thanks for liking the live. All right. Whoever is interested in a reading, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. You may be receiving a free reading here. Hi, Judy. Let's do a general reading for you. This is for Judy. Spirit, what does Judy need to know? Make sure you put your name and the topic matter. What does Judy need to know? All right. Hi, Alex. Mwah. Hope you're doing all right, my love. Spirit, what does Judy need to know? What's going on for Judy? Good morning, Shailene. Oop. Oop. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, Judy, we have a Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card of leveling up. It's a card of new passions, new desires, new motivations, new transformations, maybe even new psychic abilities, because the Wands are psychic abilities, whereas the Cups are empaths. They are both intuitive. All right. You need to put your name and the topic matter if you're interested in qualifying for a free reading. But there is no guarantee. The only way to guarantee your reading is by sending in a $15 donation. But the Ace of Wands is a great start here, Judy. It's a great start. Let's see what's going on. The Three of Swords and the King of Swords. There's a lot of mental here. That's what the swords are. The swords are the mind. They are ideas, in their inspiration, their communication, taking action, leveling up. There could be a divine presence as well. But the Three of Swords is saying heartbreak. This is the heartbreak card in the deck. And the King of Swords is leveling up because of this heartbreak, because of this thing, because they are transforming. You see 3 butterflies. 3 is a very, very strong spiritual number, right? So just know that the 3 is very divine, and then transformation is always butterflies. All right, Alex, I got you. Thank you, Alex. You're going to get your reading right after this. But King of Swords is an Aquarius traditionally, but can be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, or rising sign, or moon sign. This is somebody who is not afraid to take on a challenge or a confrontation. This is the only king who is looking you directly on. So this might be something that you're taking face on, or head on, excuse me, who says face on, is this confrontation you may need to make that may result in heartbreak, or it's something you're ready to say goodbye to, okay? Especially because there's a new beginning here, and you need to end something to start a new beginning. All right, Judy, I hope that made sense. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting a free reading here. And now we have moved on to the donated readings. Alex, my love, thank you so much for getting a reading here. It looks like you were saying, I'm like losing my breath. I wonder if I need my inhaler. Let me see. It said something in the comment section. General current situation. So let's see what Alex needs to know. Alex, just let me know that you're here, you're paying attention. So I don't want to give your reading away without you paying attention, my love. There she is. All right, let's do it. You got 6 minutes on the timer for being a subscriber. Thank you so much. And guys, if anyone else is interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Now, Alex, your timestamp is going to be 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Just going to take some time and breathe. All right, Spirit. This is for Alex. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about this current situation? Spirit, what does Alex need to know about the current situation? Spirit, what does Alex need to know about the current situation? So I feel a lot going on in the body. First thing I felt was a sharp pain in my kidneys. So make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're getting enough of your nutrients in. Make sure you're not neglecting your needs. And I know you have a lot going on with the passing of your father. But it just feels like I need to remind myself to not keep myself dehydrated because I'm afraid you might get a UTI if you're not drinking enough water. So go get some water right meow while you're on the phone with me here. The other thing I feel, food is difficult currently, I know, but you got to do it anyway. All right. I know it's difficult, but you got to do it anyway. Okay. So go to the sink, get a glass of water. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you to eat. And I'm not even asking. Spirit's telling me. She goes, I know. The other thing is I feel like I feel lost. I feel like I need to figure out how to start again. And I also feel like there is I feel like a lot of people might be expressing anger right now in their grief, or it just feels like disagreements. It feels like animosity. I feel it in my right side of my body, like right here behind my ear, strangely enough, all the way to my shoulder blade right here. So it's, but I went to go get water too. You got this. Thanks, Alexa. But I do feel like there's something here that is just, it's weighing on me. And I feel like out of whack and out of balance. That's how immediately it feels. And of course, my throat is trying to clear itself. So you may be having difficulty speaking, either speaking your truth or just speaking up in general right now. Let me know if this is all making sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. If you're busy getting water, you can tell me in a minute. All right, one more shuffle here. She goes, yes. I feel like there's somebody I want to confront, like an aunt or something. Like I want to confront this aunt. Might be an uncle, but it just feels like this aunt is just like trying to like steamroll everything. And that really like irritates me. I feel irritated by that. Anna May says, I feel that. Faith, it's a $15 donation. The King of Cups is here. This is my least favorite court card in the deck. This is the card that I'm like is emotionally immature. They start the drama. They sit back and kind of just watch it all happen. I'll take full, like, what's going to happen here? Like, it's very frustrating energy for me. I don't really care for it. But I feel like this will even out though. Like this to me makes me feel like it will even out. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Yeah, I think things are going to end up being okay. Even though I know they'll not be okay, but like they'll start to mend, if that makes any sense. The Page of Swords, this is how I feel like I need to take action. I'm by myself. I'm not having any luck. Like I feel like I need to make sure that when I speak, I'm speaking clearly. I'm speaking my mind. I'm taking action where I need to take action too, even if it feels like you're drowning and you can't get up and take the actions you need to. I feel like you are going to gain the strength to do that. That's how it feels in my body when I look at this card. I feel like this is very much you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But she is taking action when she needs. Okay. She's taking action when she needs to. She's speaking when she needs to. Remember how my throat was clearing and it was like it was like I needed to speak up. I think you will. There's some things you do need to let go of. Okay. And I do feel like when you let go of whatever it is that it is, I don't think it's like letting go of the memory of your father or anything like that, but this could be the animosity. I feel like there's somebody who's like overstepping their boundaries, yep, but also choking up with speaking in general right now. Right. So I do feel like you are going to be all right. You're going to have to let this go, like whatever you're feeling animosity about. But I feel like you're going to speak up about the animosity. Like that's how it really feels in the body. Like that's what feels more correct. It's like you're going to speak up about the animosity. And because you're going to be ready at that time to confront this person or the situation if there's something else going on. But I just feel like with the Knight of Wands here, I have to basically get a fire lit underneath my ass in order for me to finally be ready to speak my piece and say what I need to. There's a lot of good cards here, though. There's a lot of good cards here, Alex, because we do have also the Empress and the Hierophant. Spoke with my mother first time in many years yesterday. This sounds so fitting. We have the Empress and the Hierophant. The Empress is all about knowing their worth, knowing their value, knowing what they bring to the table. Confidence is here as well. But it's like, I just like feel like the message for this specific card is like, don't let this shake your confidence. Don't let this shake your value or your worth. Don't let this affect you where you lose your sense of self. Okay, that's how she feels to me because she's very self-assured. She is probably the most self-assured card we have. And then we have the Hierophant. People are looking up to you. They are looking up to you, like, what's the move? What do we do? I do feel like most people are being that way towards you. Like we should look to the family. We should see what they want, what their wishes are, what's going on here. You're going to impart wisdom. You're going to be grounded. This is somebody, yep, they do. This is somebody who feels really respected. Okay, feels really respected. So I do feel like most people, so this aunt figure must be your mom that I'm feeling. That's the only thing that fits there because it just feels like somebody who's distant to me. So you may not, you said you haven't talked to your mother in many years. So that makes a lot of sense why I would feel more like an aunt than a mother figure for whatever reason, because she might not have ever really been a mother figure. But this is somebody who is going to be confident and speak up when they need to, and they are going to impart wisdom. They're going to be somebody who is going to stand their ground when they need to. Yes, very distant. So Alex, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. You're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. Most people are listening to you. Most people are wanting what you want. But anyone who is like giving you a hard time or making you feel bad or making you like having a bigger deal than what you're having, like I would speak up to other people about it so they can take care of it for you. So you don't have to take care of it for yourself. All right. You're very welcome, Alex. I love you. We did give you your 6 minutes here. We're going to put it back to 5 minutes. But my heart goes out to you. And I'm so happy that I could be here again to help you get a message from your ancestors, your angels, your guides. And I love you always. And I'm thinking about you, my love. All right. So we are waiting on the next donation to come through. So if anyone is interested in a reading, go ahead and submit a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings here. So if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit that donation. All right, just making sure I didn't miss anything, and I did not, which is no big deal. Ugh. Not to complain about my face, but you ever have those days where you're like, today is not my face's best day. It's not my best face forward, if you will. I feel like I'm entering the follicular phase, and it just felt like I just got off my period, so I'm very sad. If you guys don't know what the follicular phase is, you should. You're mostly all women here. Mood, LOL, but you do look lovely. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just like not my face's best day. It's not my hair's best day either. But it's okay. It don't matter. All of this is temporary regardless. Maybe if I just do a little pullback and leave my bangs up today. Maybe that will make me feel better. All right. Hi, Lauren. Welcome in. I haven't seen you, I feel like, in a second. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Judy, for liking the live. Guys, don't forget, once we get to 30,000 likes, that is when we do a collective reading for everybody. So if you are interested in a collective reading for everyone, go ahead and just tippity tap, 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 tap that screen. Get us up to 30,000 likes. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Alex, that was for you, my love. Hi, I was wondering, as a medium, do you connect with the loved ones who have passed? That is correct. That's what a medium does. So I would be able to connect to whomever you would like. I do it a little bit differently. Now, I am an evidential medium, so I am going to provide you evidence, but I am not doing spirit-led. I do donations. So because I do donations, I'm always going to ask you, who do you want to get in contact with? Because if I do spirit-led, it could literally be any of these 8 people who are in the room right now, right? Instead of your family members coming forward. And I want to make sure that you are getting your reading. So I do ask, you give the relationship, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, wife, and I connect with them. I'll give you the evidence that I have. This person feels like this person passed away in this way. Whatever information they give me, I give you. And that is how I do mediumship. But if you ever do a private reading, because I do private readings as well, I will be able to just do spirit-led, because it would just be me and you. It wouldn't be other people's energy in here. And so that I could just see whoever comes forward. If you want to do private, we could do that. That's on my website. Or we can do it here for $15 for 5 minutes. If you're interested in it. There's no pressure. Never any pressure. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. So we are just waiting on the next donation to come through. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings is what I offer here. Question, why do I feel so connected to a person who has passed but never met? Very interesting. Well, there could be several different ways. It could be that you just gravitate towards this person because you respect their energy. You respected what they were about. So that could be. It could be a soul tie in like somebody who's not here with you on this adventure on Earth, because we reincarnate, at least I believe. I believe we reincarnate to learn lessons. So if we didn't learn a lesson, we have to come back down here and try again. If we did learn a lesson, we're back down here to learn a different lesson. So it could be somebody who decided to not come and reincarnate with you in this lifetime. And so you might have missed them for that reason. She's connected for my husband. So your husband's grandmother is who you feel connected to. It could also be that you feel connected because she really approves of you and really approves of the relationship. Might be a familiar spirit, that you may never have met in this lifetime, but doesn't mean you haven't met in lifetimes before. So that could be it. It could be she really likes you and you just feel connected to her. And it could be somebody who's in your soul circle as well. Because it's your husband's grandmother. Your husband's soul circle and your soul circle has combined, especially if you have children. And that could be it. She could be protecting you. You could just feel like has a cool life story. You really like what she was about. You really liked what she did for your husband, for the family, like things like that. You just feel connected through energy. That's how it works. Oh, hi, Kelly. I didn't see you come in here. What up, girl? I just see your little dot right here. Hey. But I hope that makes sense there, Annalie. Yeah, go ahead and submit your $15 donation. We'll try to get her on the horn for sure. She was, hi, hey. You snuck right in here today, girlie. I think there was somebody else that just snuck in here too that I was like, oh, hey, that's a subscriber too. Let me see. Let me take a gander. Oh. Interesting. We had a scam account. I've been sick all week. I joked to myself, Melody got me sick. Ah! So sorry. My energy. Like, I was down for a minute. I really was. It was not fun. I could have gone on yesterday. I just felt blasé about it. I wasn't sick about it. But this morning I woke up again with like that dry feeling in the back of my throat. So that was rough. Go to my profile. Annalie, go to my profile. You're going to, I have to do this quickly. You're going to go here. You're going to click on that. You can use this one, or this one. I can't keep it up for too long because they will restrict me. Sorry, it's not me. It's literally TikTok being a fucking bitch. Hi, Jen. But hopefully, Kelly, you're on the mend. I hope you're on the mend, my darling. And that you're at the tail end of this. Because I just had a short-term virus. Thank you, Jen, for the heart me. Yeah, I didn't need any antibiotics or anything for that specific thing that I had. But boy, did I blow my nose some real gross stuff. And even now I still have like I have to blow my nose a lot. So maybe I still have the tail end of something. Maybe I do have the tail end of something still. Yes, the TikTok 5 minutes, correct. Yeah, I just started Monday, so I'm at the tail end for sure. Just a cold, but definitely on my ass. Yeah, that's how I felt. Like when I had to try to get up on Saturday to do it, I was like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. But tomorrow I will be able to do it. Hi, Vavashiri. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I apologize if I'm not. It's a $15 donation. If you just look at the top of the live chat, you'll be able to click on that and submit your donation. But I'm not doing free readings at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new here. Ooh. Got some big ones right now. Yeah, got it. All right, perfect. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for asking. No, so you didn't pay. You just submitted a form via chat with your email. So I haven't gotten your payment quite yet. Let me go back and make sure to see if maybe it's just taken a minute. But I just see that you did that. Hi, Lacey. Yeah, I don't have your payment in yet. So you can try again. Make sure to check out. And that is how you're going to submit your payment is through the checkout. Weird. All right, guys, we are waiting on the next donation to come through. So if anyone's interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. I know Annalise still trying there to see if she can get her payment through the website. But if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and human design readings if you are interested in any of those modalities. My cats have been very active today. We got a Winnie in here right now. Banana Binks. Banana Salem Binks. Thank you for liking the live, Kelly. Yeah, guys, if we can like the live, get us up to 30,000 likes, that is when we are going to do a collective reading. I got these from Zenny.com, Zenny with an I. It comes, my glasses are quite dirty, actually, the more you see them up front. But they do really cheap frames and they add in the lenses. So, like, I got this pair of glasses, I want to say for like $120, something like that. I can't exactly remember. It might be somewhere between 140 and 120, but I believe it's 120. But yes, so this is my favorite pair that I've gotten so far, but I've gotten a couple pairs. But this one is wired, rimmed. The other ones were plastic, so these ones are a little bit more sturdy, if you will. And I love them. I got these also in sunglasses, the same lenses, but the lenses in the sunglasses are like mirrored robin's egg blue. It's very pretty. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Highly recommend. You just might need to get a free eye exam from like America's Best or something. All right. Sorry, I'm just like I'm looking here. Because somebody the other day said that they weren't able to check out or it wasn't allowing them to check out. And I do see there's a lot of like pressing book now, next, and then check out. So that's a little complicated. And I don't think I've noticed before. So I want to see if maybe I can make that better on my website somehow. Guys, thank you so much. Lacey's liking the live. I just haven't been paying attention. Thank you so much, Lacey. I think Kelly was liking at some point. Thank you guys so much. Judy, thank you for liking the live. It really does help, especially if multiple people are liking all at once. That extra helps. That extra helps. Thank you, Lacey, for sharing. All right, Annalie, I got you, my love. It worked. It came right through. Thank you so much, my darling. And you said you want to get in contact with your husband's grandmother. What is her first name? Nothing more, nothing less. Hi, House Mom 888. I feel like I should know your name. I apologize that I don't. Hi, Kyler. Her name is Mary. All right, perfect. So your timestamp, when I say timestamp, I'm just letting you know we do record here. So you can watch it anytime. Remember today's date. Yes, Christine. Hi. But let me know, not let me know. I already got the information I needed to let you know. I record on here. I'm going to give you a timestamp. That timestamp is so that you can find this reading whenever you want. Oh, is that on the mobile? I'll have to double check that on the mobile because that's not how it looks on the laptop version. But most people are using their phones, so I probably should. I'll take a look at that when I'm done here. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you very, very much. And that explains why somebody else couldn't check out the other day. All right. Anyways, your timestamp is going to be 32 minutes. So you can look back. Remember today's date. Remember 32 minutes. And you can always watch this reading back anytime you would like. Just doing some cleansing breaths right now. All right, Spirit, this is for Annalie. Annalie. Getting in contact with Grandma Mary. Grandma Mary. Now, Annalie, the only things I want you to respond with, I should say, is yes, no, or I don't know. Because sometimes things come forward that we're not aware about. So if it makes sense anytime, you don't need to wait for my prompt. You can just say yes, 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 or no, that doesn't make sense, or I don't know. Typically, all of this should be evidential, so it should all make sense. And if you need to have your husband with you while we do this to confirm some things, he can always watch it later if he's not here with you, or he can confirm things if he's here with you. For Grandma Mary, I get this woman who is, I want to call her plush. Like she has some cushion to her, pushing, if you will. But I feel like she was very abundant. I feel like she was very into like baking specifically. It comes forward with her. So she might have baked a lot. She might have baked cakes for people because cakes like literally came forward. So she might have had a lot of like good cakes she made, or known for her cakes, or known for her desserts. But I feel very much like she is very abundant when it comes to food and making a lot of food. She makes me feel like she was a great cook. Hi, Barbie. I feel like that was her love language. Like that's how she feels to me. She feels like that's her love language. Cooking for the ones she loves. That's what it's all about. She makes me feel like gentle. I really feel like she was a gentle soul. She makes me feel like she was hard to get angry. Because her gentleness is just like she let things roll off her back. Like she's just somebody who, I feel like she gave so many chances to so many people on things. Heather, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the Go Popular Barbie. Where she was just somebody who was, okay, that's on them. On to the next. Not sure on that end. We'll have your husband relook at this and see if that makes sense for that. But she just makes me feel like she gave people so many opportunities and so many chances. And once she got burned, she'd be like, I still want to help them, but I'm going to like back away a little bit. Thank you, Spirit. But I feel like she was very helpful. She makes me feel like she was very religious as well. Christianity is coming forward for her, but that could just be my indication for religion. As I grew up a Lutheran, which I am no longer. But she just feel like she was very like, she'd go to church functions. she would go to do things like that. Like she'd go to like not Halloween. Oh my gosh, the holiday, the holiday parties or plays or events or like things like that. She just makes me feel like she was very present in the church. I know you want more information about like your connection with her, so let me go ahead and ask her, and then we can have your husband let us know if that evidence makes sense later if you don't know it. I hear you're a doll. She's like, she's such a doll. I feel like you do a really great job at being a partner. I think you're a great partner no matter who is your partner, but specifically for her grandson, I feel like she feels very happy that you're there as well. I feel like you cook as well. I don't know if you did it as much or as frequently as her or baked as frequently as her, because she makes me feel like she was always baking. But you make me feel like you can also do that same thing. Like you're a good cook. You take care of him in this way, making sure that he is like full. I feel like you also have like a more even keeled, like more evenly split of that. But I just feel like she just likes, I just think that she likes that you like to try new things. No, I don't take Zell there, Kay. Thank you for asking, though. But this feels very much like she really enjoys you. Like, I really feel like, to me, you feel unserious. Like, you might joke a lot. And I feel like that is really important. Like, really important when it comes to the type of person she wants her grandson to be with. I also feel like standing your ground comes through as well. Like you're not a pushover for him. Abby, I got you. Thank you so much. You're not a pushover. You don't let him get off his shit. Like I feel like I like that too. I feel like I like somebody who is going to stand up for themselves, be stubborn when they need to, and just like love him regardless. Now, I don't do past life readings. That's not what I do here. But I do get the sense that you guys have crossed over many, many lifetimes ago. I get like medieval lifetimes ago. Like you guys were both in the medieval times. I feel like you were somebody who respected each other. Like you guys could have been friends in this lifetime. It feels very like you're like not royal, like very peasantry, if you will. Like you guys are both peasants together, but like really like would go and wash clothes together and do chores together. I feel like you guys were like partnered up. Both females though, still in that lifetime too. So like doing all the house cleaning and all the chores, but like commiserating with each other. I feel like you have this bond from this past life with her. And again, I don't do past life regressions. I don't do past life things, but it is coming forward where I see very much like very peasantry homes, like dirt on the face, like trying to keep things clean, but everything's so goddamn dusty. But Annalie, I hope that makes sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. All the things that you had questions about, have your husband take a look at that recording and see if it makes sense for him, or any family member that knows her. Does not have to necessarily be your husband, but I do feel like that is somebody who's very happy that you're here and really happy that you're like with this person with their grandson. Couldn't think of the word grandson for a minute. Thank you, Kelly, so much for liking the live. Abby, I did get your donation, so we are going to move on, but I do hope that made sense there, Annalie. And thank you again so much for submitting your $15 donation. Let me know in the comment section if that made sense, if it resonated there at least for you. Because I got a lot of yeses there. Abby, what type of reading are we doing here? we're currently separated, but I still feel with her that she would have been my best friend. That could be why I feel like you're standing your ground, you're standing up for yourself, like you're doing like that type of thing. The stubbornness came through. I wonder if that's why that came through. All right, so Abby says, I'm interviewing for a role that pays $12K less than my current role. Do I perceive or no? So let's see. I feel like she would have been your best friend. I do. I feel like she would not put up with this shit either. That's why I think that stubbornness came through. All right, Abby, your timestamp is 42 minutes. Just taking some cleansing breaths here. You're very welcome, Annalie. Again, it is hopefully, like, when I say this, I mean this. It's actually here, to be honest with you. All right, Spirit. Hi, Jessica. All right, Spirit. This is for Abby, Abby. Spirit, what does Abby need to know about accepting this job, this potential accepting of this job? Spirit, what does Abby need to know about potentially accepting this job? Spirit, what does Abby need to know about potentially accepting this job? Jessica, it's a $15 donation, darling, and thank you for the love you so much. I appreciate that. The way my body feels so under pressure feels like I'm so nervous to take it. Like I feel like the initial way my body feels is like I don't want to take it. 12 grand less is significantly less, right? The way my body feels panicked, it feels anxious. It feels like I have to rebudget everything. I have to figure it out. Like, can I make it? Like it just feels like I don't want to. I don't want to take it. That's just immediately how the body feels. It just feels very anxious about taking less. Yes, I was saying I accept anything because current role is so toxic, but 12K is a lot. It's super a lot. It's super a lot. And I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't feel like it's worth it. Let me see what the cards have to say, though. I feel like there's something else out there for you that's better suited, that's going to pay you more, that is going to allow you to have a better job and still the same pay or around the same pay. All right, we got the 6 of Cups. So this is a card of harmony. We are looking for harmony. We're making sure that our cup is filled. Do you? Yay, that's what I want. So I would hold off, but let's see what the cards have to say. But the 6 of Cups is saying that there is going to be something here that's going to be harmonic. It's going to fill your cup enough to make sure that your inner child feels good as well. Like this is the biggest home in tarot. So there's something here that's going to be a better fit. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I would reject that offer. Absolutely, I would reject that offer. Her shirt literally says the words "over it." I'm showing the recording here. Nobody's listening to her. The phone is lit, so there is like communication trying to happen, but she's not having it. She has already been there. She doesn't want more of the same. Okay, so I would not take it. Honestly, you got 3 6s. And we're not saying like, oh, the mark of the beast, because 6s are actually a really good number. They're taking it, saying it's not a spiritual number when it's a highly spiritual number. We got victory. We got like an offer from somebody else that's going to be victorious because it's a job offer, something that is being offered to you, these gifts, if you will, that's going to bring victory. But making sure we know what we want, right? We know what we want. Amazing. This validates what I was feeling. When will something better come? Well, we are in Virgo season, and this is card of Virgo. I wouldn't be surprised if you get another job offer sometime this month. To me, it feels like, honestly, it feels within the eclipse season. The eclipse season's coming fast. It's in 2 days. Literally September 7th through the 21st is what's known as eclipse season, when we are in between the lunar and the solar eclipse. But this is something that I do feel like you're going to get this month. The Hanged One is making sure that you know what you want. You're not going to settle for less. You may want to bargain with them. Be like, I was really thinking about it, but 12 grand less than what I'm making now is an insane amount of money to lose, to let go of. So I'm going to make sure that I say that to them, because they may counter an offer again, be like, well, what if it's 6 grand less? 6 grand less, I feel a little bit better about, but still a good chunk of change. But there is going to be something here that comes in. I see 111 on the timer. Good manifestations coming true. Yes, a new offer is coming in. The Ace of Swords is a card I pulled just now. Ace of Swords is new opportunities, new ideas, new inspirations, connection with the spirit guides, spirit team, ancestors, that connection there with the sword, extending past the physicality of the card. This is also action, taking new action. When we talk about aces, they're always brand new beginnings. So there is something here that I feel like is going to be beneficial for you. Don't hold yourself back because you're scared. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment either. The Eight of Swords is the I feel stuck, but really there's nothing in my way card. My emotions is what's making me feel stuck here. So I do feel like, and this has to do with this current job, like feeling stuck here, but you're not really stuck there, because you can leave, right? You can leave anytime. So I do think a new opportunity is going to come and make you unstuck. That is going to allow you to say, no to this offer, unless you try to do a counter offer. Something else is going to be offered to you. Could be this month in Virgo, or it could be a stay-at-home job, which would be desirable. Victory is here. 6 of Wands is victory, knowing what you want and going to go get it. And then again, this is just don't take that offer. So I would keep applying. I'd keep moving forward. I would not accept this job at this pay rate. Absolutely not. Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to decline this one and keep pushing for the next one. Thank you. You're very welcome. Just let them know, hey, $12,000 cut is a lot. And if you can offer me a better deal, I might consider it. But I can't accept this job at this rate. They might say, sorry, this is what we can offer, and move on, or they might offer you something different. So we'll see what happens. Abby, thank you so much. Keep trying. Keep trying, my darling. Anthony, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you're interested in a reading, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, go ahead and send in your donation. $15 gets you a 5-minute reading of your choice. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those modalities, I'm a girl. Let's go ahead and get those donations in. Yeah, I'm going to put you here. All right, while we're waiting on the next reading, I think I'm going to take a moment to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. I'm going to pause this and be right back. Ugh. All right, I am back. I don't think I missed anything, but let me just double check here. And guys, whoever is in the room right now, if you don't mind all tapping the screen at the same time, that will get me further into the algorithm, and that would really help get more people in the room. Whew. Like, I feel really winded today. This is wild. Wild bananas. All right. Thank you so much, Kelly, for liking the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone else who is watching who's able just to do a tippity tap tap on that screen, feel free to do so, because it does get us further into the algorithm. Gets us to where we want to be. What we want to do. I'ma be who I be. I'ma do what I do. And I probably already said this, but I'm going to say it again. 30,000 likes get us a collective reading for everybody. So if you're interested in collective readings, tippity tap tap that screen. Tippity tap 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 that screen. Hecky yeah. I like the new little like icons here for the likes. They're fun. They are fun. All right. Sorry, I don't have much to say today. I'm kind of like a little tired still. You can kind of see out like crinkles in my under eyes. Like every now and again, I'm just like really, really tired. I don't know what's going on here. Thank you, Annalie, for the follow. I appreciate that. I was trying to figure out what the little stick one is. I think the little stick one is like from my imagination, thunder sticks. Like when you go to like sports games and stuff, they like have these two sticks and they hit them together and they make a lot of noise. That's what I think it is. I could be very wrong. But that's kind of what it looks like to me, like thunder sticks. And you don't get to see them like enough. That's what I was thinking. Spirit sticks. I got spirit sticks. Well, we could use a spirit sticks because of, what we do here. But I thought a spirit stick was like wait to talk. Like, when you're in a circle and people are like, we're going to share. And whoever has the spirit stick gets to share. That's why I thought that was. But I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not right all the time. I wish I was, though. That would be way better. But like when I say I'm not right all the time, like even with my readings, like sometimes I'm not right. Most times I'm right in the readings. Just in my everyday life when I'm not connected to spirit, I'm doing shit. I'm out here saying shit. I'm also very right when it comes to politics. I won't hear it. I'm showing my age here. I can't remember the movie, but it's the one with the spirit stick gets stolen. When I think about that, I just think about Man of the House. That's like 1990s with Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Chevy Chase. But the stolen spirit stick might also be a cheerleading movie. I think that's a cheerleading movie where they're like, they stole the spirit stick at cheer camp. That might be the movie. I can't think of it. Stolen spirit stick movie. Oh, it's the second Bring It On. The stolen spirit stick plot point references Bring It On, In It to Win It, 2007. The fourth film in the Bring It On series. One of those bring it ons, I think, but man of the house is a good one, right? Talking about age, like you're talking about 2007, I'm bringing it all the way to like 1996, 1995. Yeah, so I think that's yeah, it's the fourth bring it on. But bring it on, the first one is so fucking good. It is so good. They all loop in together in my head. Literally, I could see why. I could see why. There was so many. I didn't even realize there was more than just the four. I guess I knew that movie existed, but I didn't realize it was number 4. Oh my God, I confirmed everything you said about Grandma Mary. She was a baker and a Christian. Oh, yay! I am in tears. Oh, Annalie, I'm so glad you could confirm that. Yes. We stand Grandma Mary. And I think she loves you. I really do. I think she has respect for you. Especially when it comes to like standing your ground and being stubborn when you need to. I feel like that. I think she's on your side. I feel like whatever happened in your relationship to separate, I feel like she's saying like you should separate. Like you should definitely hold your ground on this. But she didn't bring in the separation because I feel like you were the one trying in the relationship the most, because that's what came through is like you taking care of him and you making sure that you're cooking for him and like doing all these things and you wanted it equal. That could all, you can let me know if it relates, but that could be relating to like her saying like she sees what happened in that relationship. She sees exactly what went down. And for her to be so kind, and she's like so gentle and kind. I'm so happy. Kisses to you, Annalie. All right, guys, we are waiting on the next donation. If you're interested in reading, go ahead and submit your donation. It's a $15 for 5 minutes. I also do private readings as well if you're ever interested in a private reading. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. Thank you. And yes, I was taking care of him. So I think she was just saying like she saw everything that you were doing. That's what I think was happening here. And maybe she wasn't conveying the separation, but like she was conveying like you did the right thing. I think so. Grandma Mary's the best. Air horn for Grandma Mary. I love my job. I love what I do. I love it. I love what I do. I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful that I get to have this gift and share it with you guys in this manner. You guys find me randomly. I love that. Yes, she was. I never met her, but I felt so close. I feel like she was like, I got you. Like she's protecting you more than her grandson. Because she just might know. Like sometimes grandma knows like that one's an asshole. That one kind of sucks. But loves them all the same. Don't get me wrong. Like she still loves her grandson, but grandmas know. Aunts and uncles, they know that one's the asshole. That one's the one that sucks, right? Doesn't mean they don't love them. All right. Where can if we can keep liking the live? I know you are very welcome, Annalie. Anytime. I'm here for you anytime. I'll be doing this my whole life. This is my life goals. But if you guys want to help out the live, go ahead and tippity tap that screen some more. The more people tapping at one time, the more people we're going to get into the live. We have 4 people here right now. So if you can just tap the screen, it's going to send likes, and it's the easiest, most efficient way for you to help any creator on this app, not just myself. I do benefit from it, but not just myself. It's literally any creator will benefit from you guys just tippity tapping that screen. Thank you for the hashtag for the FYP, Kelly. She's rad as fuck. Kelly's rad as fuck. Thank you for the hashtag, Tarot. Rad AF. Thank you, Kelly, for liking. We're just doing some psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings today. If you are interested in any of those modalities, it is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, again, of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. Sade, hey! Welcome in. I feel like you are somebody who I have read before, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, that's okay. Hey, Jen! We're just doing some tippity tappies right now, trying to get more people into the live. So if you wanna assist us on this, that would be cool. The more people doing it at one time, the better it is. The better it is. Thank you for the hashtag FYP, hashtag tarot, hashtag mediumship. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you and the likes. Yes. Sorry, I'm not trying to shake my screen, but I am also tippity tapping that screen. I am also liking my own live. I have no shame. I have no shame. Because the more people that like it one time, the better off it is. And I'm somebody who can like it. So we got Kelly, we got Jen, we got me. Annalie, if you're still here and you can tap the screen, that would be cool. There's another Kelly that could potentially, maybe she's busy, I don't know. Hi, Keshi, welcome in. You need Zenny sponsorship as often as you're asked. Literally, I do need a Zenny sponsorship. Maybe they like spiritual creators, maybe they don't, but they probably have no clue who I am. They probably never come across me before. If anyone has connections to Zenny.com to get me to sponsor them, or them to sponsor me, excuse me, I would absolutely. I like that company. I like that they're affordable. I like that they have so much to offer. I like that they are also including lenses, any kind of lenses you like. Hi, Young Riddick. Thank you for the follow as well. But I do feel like this is it would be a good connection that I make with Zenny.com. I just like things that are affordable for people because glasses can be astronomical. The frames by themselves can be $200+ plus the lenses on top of them. It is wild bananas how expensive glasses can be. And I am somebody who's been wearing glasses since I was 10 years old. I'm 36 now. It's been a long time. 26 years of glasses. And counting, because I probably need them to my death. But luckily, I like glasses. I think I look cute in them for the most part. Even though today is my day. I'm my face is still cute, but also it's not its best day. Oh my gosh, I'd pay $500 at the eye doctor, only $75 at Zenny. Fuck yeah, Britt. That's crazy. That is crazy. And if you go to America's Best, you can get the eye exam for free. And then just go to Zenny.com and fill in the blanks. I don't do yes or no questions ever there, Riddick, because it's not what tarot is made for. Tarot is made for the details. But right now I am doing free readings, not free readings. I do free readings at the beginning of all my lives. I'm doing donated readings at this time. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Thank you for the hashtag FYP there, Jen. Britt says, that's where I go. LOL, me too. Honestly, I need a stronger prescription right now in my glasses. But I don't want to go. I don't want to go and get them done and have to buy new glasses because I love these glasses and I probably would buy these again, but I just don't want to do it. Aw, thank you so much, Jen. Jen says, you look fabulous every day. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Especially on this day where I'm face is falling flat. A flat face day, if you will. But it's just one of those things. I know I'm heading into my follicular phase. Kelly, I got you. Thank you so much. I know I'm heading into my follicular phase, and that's okay. I also ate foods yesterday that was really full of grease and not full of grace. So that has probably also affected the way that I feel about my face today. Anyway, it's not about my face. It's about Kelly. Kelly, what up? What type of reading are we doing for you? And thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. And thank you for submitting your $15 donation. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are new. All right, so we're going to do a spiritual reading, but that can mean anything. Do you want to do a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading? Psychic reading is the topic reading. You tell me a topic. Okay, so it looks like you're going to do a general reading. You want to know whatever comes through. Oh, whoever comes through. So here's the thing. A psychic reading and a mediumship reading are two different types of readings, right? Mediumship, I do a direct connection. Because there's 5 different people in this room, the energy from other people would be involved if I do spirit-led, which would mean that there's a potential of me not connecting with your family members. So that's why I do a direct connection. Usually when you're out there like seeing things on you, like the streams and the lives, is they're doing demonstrations. So they're just calling whoever forward. It doesn't matter. And then the person in the crowd will be like, that's my family member, where this is a paid reading, right? So I want to make sure that I get your family members or whoever it is that you want. So go ahead and give me their relationship to you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, wife. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, go ahead and give me their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. I'm so sorry, my bad. I meant mediumship. Okay, we can do, yeah, grandma, absolutely we can. All right. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 8 minutes. And don't forget, I'm going to bring evidence forward. I am an evidential medium. Spirit, this is for Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Kelly's grandma. Kelly's grandma. Kelly's grandma. So the first imagery I get is very southern. It's very like ranch, like a southern ranch, has horse, like a horse ranch. These are the first things that are coming forth here. So she might have grew up on a horse farm or horse ranch, or she might have been in control of one. But I feel like horses for her are significant. And if the only reason she's bringing forth the ranch is to bring forth the horse, that could be. So make sure you reply with yes, or no, or I don't know. If it does make sense, yes. If it doesn't make sense, no. If you don't know, just say I don't know. But there's something here that I just feel really connected with, like horses, like with the freedom of horses. She goes, I don't know. It's all just coming forward there. So let's get some evidence that Kelly's going to know here, Grandma. She makes me feel like rough and tumbled. Like she wasn't like a grandma that was just like, oh, sweetie, come in. I'll make you something to eat. She makes me feel like she was sassy. She makes me feel like she could keep up with the men. She makes me feel like she really lived life. I really feel like she lived life in a very, I want to say, non-traditional way. That's the way she's making me feel. Like she's like not your traditional woman. She's not your traditional grandma. Like she goes out and does things. Like she gets things done. She's a doer. This grandma's a doer. I wonder if this is my other grandma. I wonder. See, that's that's why when you do, I have you pause really quickly. That's why when I ask for like who you want, like you can do grandma and I'll just say grandma and whoever comes forward. But usually people have 2 sets of grandmas, if not more than. I had 3 sets of grandparents because my mom's parents divorced and remarried. So if you're ever interested in like a specific person, you got to like do their name that you call them by. So like Grandma Mary, right? Or grandma last name, grandma nickname, like whatever it may be. So, but I do have this grandma here. Do we want to continue with this grandma or do we want to try for the other grandma? I have you pause, just FYI. I'm not charging you for any of this time. Okay, either is fine. Okay, so we'll continue with the grandma we have here. Because she just makes me feel like she gives me like rebellious feelings as well. So I feel like she was a little bit rebellious. I feel like she gambled as well, like gambling's coming in. She just feels very non-traditional. she just feels like whatever the men can do, I can do better. Like that type of energy here with this grandma. So whoever's grandparent this is, or whoever's parent this is, show them the recording and see if this is making sense for them. But I feel like when she loved people, she loved them hard. There's also a lot of cigarette smoke here. Like I feel like she was a smoking grandma. But I feel like she loved her people hard. Like these are my people. I created them. I did this. I did that. Like this is my family. This is who I will defend to the edges of the earth. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like your dad's mom. Sure. My mom Graham for sure. My mom who is also Gon's mom. Okay. It's weird that dad came through, but it is as it is. So if you have aunts or uncles, I would see if they can fill in the blanks here. Now with Graham, I love that you call her Graham because my favorite Graham is still Earthside, luckily. But that's absolutely what I call her. So I love that you call her Graham too. I feel like Graham is so like when she saw you guys, because I feel like she has grandkids. I feel like there's a lot of you, a lot of cousins you might have. I just feel like there's a plethora of you. But I just feel like the grandkids, like every single one of them is just so fun and exciting and brought a new like vitality to her life that she didn't think that she could have again. It makes me feel like you brought youth to her life again. Even if you had only known her for a short amount of time, or if these are just other grandkids and you never got to meet her, but it just feels like Graham's house was like things to do, but I feel like I always had to work. Like I always had to do something. So whoever went to her house, whatever grandchild would go to her house, any siblings, if your mom's had to go to her house, your mom, I feel like she'd be like, okay, we got to do some things. This in the attic needs to get moved, and this has to come up from downstairs, and this has to go here, and this has to go there. I just feel like she's always like, we got to keep moving. We got to keep doing things. She does give me oxygen as well. So she probably smoked and got COPD or something along those lines, some sort of lung issue where she also had to be on oxygen before her passing. I do feel like the cigarettes, like the smoke that I'm getting a lot, whether she quit or not. But I feel like it really did give her a lot of health issues. And if it wasn't the cause of her death, it really contributed to her passing. All right, Kelly, that is our 5 minutes. I'm so sorry for the passing of your Graham and your mom, for that matter. My heart goes out to you. Hopefully this made sense. Hopefully this gave us some clarity or insight. If there's things that you're just like, I just simply don't know, then go ahead and ask family members and then keep me informed. Let me know if that made sense to them. For some reason, what is happening? My laptop is like not charging, which is very strange. It's very weird. You're welcome, Kelly. Hopefully it made sense, though. Let me know if it made sense there. secret emoji. I don't do any free readings right now. It's a $15 donation. I'm trying to see if I can get my laptop to charge. What is happening here? Okay, there it goes. All right, there it goes. All right, guys, we are waiting on the next reading. If you are interested, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. We use psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Just waiting on the next donation. I'm not sure. I didn't know her very too well since my mom died when I was so young, but I think so. Well, I hope so. Well, I'm glad I could connect with her either way. If you have people from her side of, that you do talk to, if you don't, that's okay too. It's not a big deal. We can definitely try again if you ever want to get in connection with your mom or your other grandma. We can definitely do that. But thank you so much again for getting your donation in. And I am so sorry for your losses, my love. Mwah. All right, guys, we are, again, waiting on that next donation to come through. 5-minute reading gets you... Nope. If you want a 5-minute reading, it is a $15 donation. Again, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. And guys, we're only 20,000 likes away from a collective reading. So if you are interested in a collective reading, you want to get some information for free about the energies that's going on collectively, we can absolutely do that. Go ahead and tippity tap that screen to get us into that part. So 30,000 likes, 20,000 away. 20,000 likes away. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Wow, I have to pee again. I know I drink some tea, but damn. All right, I'm going to pause this really quickly. I'm going to go pee again. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thanks for hanging around. Appreciated. All right. Hey, Judy, welcome back, darling. Thanks for liking the live. We're like 19,000 likes away from doing a collective reading. So tippity tap that screen, guys. Help us get to 30,000 likes. Words are so hard. Words are hard today. I'm having a rough morning into the afternoon. into the woods. All right. Wow. I am so tired. I'm so tired. All right, guys. I don't feel like we're getting much traction here today. But thank you to everyone who has gotten a reading here today. I really appreciate it. But I think, being seen 222 is a lot. Good things are coming your way, Judy. That's really awesome. That's really exciting. But I think I am going to sign off today. I'm just tired. I feel like I'm a little blasé today, so I'm not my normal, like, happy-go-lucky self. Maybe I need to go to bed earlier. Maybe I need to stop gardening these, like, really, really, really potent gardens. Like, the product is potent. Oof. But I don't know. I just been feeling groggy, so I love you guys. And maybe tomorrow we'll have better luck. I will be here tomorrow for my subscribers. I love you all so, so, so much. But I'll see you on the next one. I'm just going to skedaddle. I love you. Bye.